Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. For the gorgeous YouTube dog show. Hey, leave the Groundhogs alone. I don't care if today was Groundhog Day. The Groundhogs need to sleep before they have to be active. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who wants the Groundhogs to get at least 4 or 5 months of sleep every fall/winter, Mr. Ellie Coming Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Coming Muller. What's up? Oh my. I apologize for what my announcer said during the introduction. Sometimes my announcer just goes insane. Oh boy. The theme song was composed by Dalvin Mathis Piano, and Toys Gaming Spot and Anthony Shoutout Spotlight and opening are responsible for some of the things that you will see and hear on this program tonight, and they are some of Shoutout Spotlight one tonight. Along with Eva Amity, Dragon Ball, and has been Hotel Fan 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. RKG, the Dreamy Lucario Fangirl. Level 9, The Marcus, The Bob McCarry Show, Bob McCarry, The Alarm Podcast, Late Night Playset, Ricky County, Luca Pika Pookie, Pierre Kelly, Air's Nostalgia Corner, Phil Gibson, Marvin Maniac, Totbot Studios, Cassie Dragon, Soapy Dragon, Ord, and Eclipse Joe Wall 8, The Legacy Hero. Please check all those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for us to find out what's up. What's up with Groundhog Day? A day that makes the groundhog say one thing. Why can't the real meteorologists do this? Despite the fact that we have just celebrated Groundhog Day, we still have to deal with cold weather for a while. Wow. Buckle up? That's all I can say. And hey, who is the world's most accurate groundhog? Punxsutawney Phil. Oh, I see. The star of Groundhog Day strikes again. The star of Groundhog Day strikes again. Yikes. It's time for another top 8 list. MP Gregors, let's go, huh? You got it, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 signs that your Groundhog Day was wacky. Number 8, a groundhog scratched you. Number 7, a groundhog tried to eat you. Number 6, a groundhog tried to eat your dog. Number 5, a groundhog ate your tree. Number 4, a groundhog ate your shoes. Number 3, a groundhog ate your socks. Number 2, a groundhog tried to eat your local meteorologist. And number 1, a groundhog is trying to eat your house right now. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Let's move on. Good idea. Thanks a lot, boys. Thanks a lot. You know, do a hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellie Roll for late night, hashtag Ellie Roll for adults, hashtag spread around, and hashtag autism is awesome. Get those hashtags to on social media, please. Do whatever like this thing, subscribe and bell, share it, and chat the comment section down below. Whoever do, please, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, the VHS Spotlight, a moment for everyone, target time, random advice, and this week's content of the week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update. Now here it is, you all. Follow tonight.
Do you think I make too many vines? Oh well, here's another.
If your boss is a jerk and you get home from work and you feel like a troglodyte, there's instant relief from this hardship and grief. Thank goodness for Nick at Night.
$6.95 a yard. Is that the best price you can get on good carpeting? I don't know for sure, but I don't see how anybody could do any better, especially when you consider what that $6.95 gets you besides nice carpeting. It gets you polyfoam padding, professional installation, free Bissell rug shampooer with 2 rooms, and with credit, no installment payment for 60 days. What else can we throw in? Well, how about 1 free t-shirt with any order?
588-2300 Empire.
Good deal?
On All My Children.
When do you think you'll be hearing from Brandon?
They went to Connecticut to ask his wife for a divorce.
They should be together right now. I love you, Brandon.
And on One Life to Live.
No son of yours should ever fail at anything. Come on, Bo, stop. No, isn't it the truth? That's not in the rules. Maybe I'm not your boy at all.
All My Children, One Life to Live. Love in the Afternoon.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Toys Gaming Spot to have another story for everyone in a few moments. But first, it's time for the in-between monologue. Alright, Groundhog Day always takes place on February 2nd. Why? Because that's the day when the groundhogs are the crankiest. If a groundhog sees a shadow on Groundhog Day, then we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. If it doesn't, then spring will arrive early. And again, some places have seen snow in June, so that makes no sense at all. The whole thing came from Pennsylvania, where the German settlers used badgers and bears to predict the weather before the groundhogs came along. I guess the bears and the badgers tried to eat them too. Of course, Punxsutawney Phil is only right 40% of the time. He shouldn't feel too bad though. The meteorologists get things wrong all the time. And finally, there was actually a movie called Groundhog Day in the 1990s starring Bill Murray. Well, come on, do you really need to know that? Really? My goodness gracious. It's time for Tori's story. Go ahead, Tori.
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about another holiday called Groundhog Day. And here's the story. Jake has just seen his dad for the last time, or has he? Their relationship has strained over the last 10 years, but the one thing the father and son have left is their love for the iconic Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day. So when Jake flies back home to see his dad one last time, he wonders if he'll end up reviving this day over and over again. The end. That's the story about Groundhog Day. So, stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, Tori. That was an excellent story. Hey, Anthony showed us Pop Culture's an opening, was able to find an Elvis Presley VHS tape recently. Wait a minute. What's the title of the Elvis Presley VHS tape? Well, there's only one way to find out. That's right, it's time for the VHS Spotlight.
It's your favorite YouTuber, as usual, Pop Culprit. Midnight Hours, number one YouTube now. Wait a minute, it's time for another Kungi Miller's VHS Spotlight episode 7. And this will focus on Elvis and me. Thank you very much. Volume 2, I don't have Volume 1. The real life inside story of the king of rock and roll and the girl who became his queen. It's a good tape. 187 minutes. Sorry about that. Here we go. This is the front. The spine, Elvis and Me, New World. Good tape. Once upon a time, not so long ago, there lived a king. His name was Elvis. Elvis and Me tells a story taken from bestseller memoirs of his wife's love, Priscilla Presley. Inside a true story, unfounded internet, and sometimes scandalous portrait of the greatest entertainer of all time, the woman he loved. From the Mississippi Delta, Las Vegas ballroom, from Graceland, the inner circle, rock and roll empire, Elvis and Me. Multi-million trying stardom, the private Elvis. They always but want to create, and Priscilla, the perfect woman of abundant hot sexuality with present innocence, of spunkiness and submission, and this is hidden Elvis that we finally give a glimpse. The generosity of the victories almost fatally won. The quest for creeping desperation that would be his undoing. Told with candor and care, Elvis and Me, a bittersweet passion, affection, the loss of the innocent, the love of loss, and the love of lost a living national treasure. I would play in a time 187. This is the New World video. A good tape. I bought it at the dress store a few months back. Let me tell you what this has, the Elvis and Me. It has the beginning of the film, has start, has the end credits, has the New World video logo, the long screen and black screen left. What I think about this tape? It's a good tape. On scale 199, I guess 100. Now please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share Pop Culprit. Midnight Hours, number one YouTube Midnight Hours. Wait a minute. Follow me on Instagram, The Emotion, Blue Sky, my Pixel Red, my Rumble, share with them. No, go to notification when I do call for fun. So I got 15K subs. The road to 2K subs. You can follow me on Green Tab. I do a podcast and pop me. That'll be up. This week on that. And let me know what you think about my VHS Spotlight Elvis and Me. And I'll do a quick impersonation of Elvis. Thank you very much. And what do you think about Elvis and Me? I will get Volume 1 at some point. Just don't know when. So yeah. I'll leave Kungi Miller's description also. Yeah, Anthony, out!
That was incredible, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, I could do the Elvis Presley impression too. Although I'm not wearing the shirt with the collar. Of course, only Elvis Presley can rock the raised collar look. Hey, let's have a moment for everyone, alright? You know, it's the same thing every year. Someone pulls a groundhog from its home and its slumber so that everyone will know when spring will arrive. I don't want to get off on a rant here, but groundhogs aren't supposed to be awake for another month. They're supposed to be hibernating right now. So why do you want to disturb them every year on the second day of February? I mean, you wouldn't like it if someone tries to wake you up in the middle of the night to predict the weather, would you? Oh! Now, I know that question was immature, but it relates to the top, so you know I'm about to bring it up. Come on! You know I'm about to bring it up. come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, I'll stop. Look, here's the bottom line. Do not mess with groundhogs. They need their rest. And they don't need to be bothered by you. Laugh all you want, but it's cool. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, let me show you what could happen if you mess with a groundhog. Hold on. Now, pretend that right over here is a burrow. Let's pretend that a groundhog is inside the burrow. Watch me. Rico, relax. It's just a demonstration. Gee. Man, my demonstration's not scaring Rico. You okay, buddy? Gee. My goodness. Woo!
David Bond, groundhogs are social creatures. And normally, the dad groundhog goes up, and if there's swearing luck, guess what? He tells his wifey, Ayo, get up, it's springtime. So guess what'll happen if you mess with that dad groundhog?
Oh no.
Yes,
You're going to get the child.
pay attention. The mom groundhog will throw a suitcase at your butt. So I implore you, if you see a groundhog, do not mess with them. They have a suitcase and they will chug it at you.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Although the way that I was trying to say it was pretty comical. All right. It's time for us to have a little talking time. Here we go. All right. Now, every year, people use Groundhog Day as an excuse to find out when spring is coming. However, weather.com, aka the website for the Weather Channel, poses an interesting question. How much winter is left? And they stated all the actual answers. It's only a week until pictures and calculus report to spring training in Arizona and Florida. Meteorological winter only lasts through the end of February, and the vernal equinox, the official arrival of spring, is Friday, March 20th. Now, according to the Weather Channel, listen up. Most cities in the northern and western parts of the U.S. average 10 or more inches of snow from February 3rd through the beginning of spring. Now, 25% to 55% of the average season's snowfalls after Groundhog Day, come from the Northeast, the Midwest, the West, and Alaska. And listen to this, all right? While in places like New York and Boston, the last snowfall of the year, comes towards the end of March, for everyone else, the final snowfalls don't come until around the second or third week of April. So, yeah, groundhogs don't know anything about the weather. All they know is this. All right? When it's winter, they gotta go inside. When it's springtime, they gotta go out and find food. Am I making sense so far? Good. Now, groundhogs aren't right all the time when it comes to predicting the weather. In fact, Punxsutawney Phil, even though the website says that he is accurate, we're talking about the article from USA Today, by the way. You know, even though USA Today says that Punxsutawney Phil is the most accurate groundhog around, it says here that he's only accurate around 35% of the time. In contrast, groundhogs like Woodstock Willie and Jimmy the Groundhog and Gertie the Groundhog are like 55 to 65% of the time. Of course, nobody knows for sure if those results are accurate or not. So, I don't know. I do know this. It's time for me to give you some random advice. Never go crazy on Groundhog Day. That'll make the weather even wilder. If you see someone dancing with the groundhog on Groundhog Day, then you better tell that person to run. Never make the groundhogs mad on Groundhog Day. They need their sleep. And finally, just remember that Groundhog Day is just a normal day with groundhogs being bothered by someone who wants to know when spring will finally arrive. Well, it's the beginning of another week, and that means it's time for another Count of the Week question. This week's Count of the Week question is, what would you do if you find a spider in your shampoo? Go over to the post section of our YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Tomorrow night on this program, you and I will talk about batteries together. And we'll talk about wood on Wednesday, spiders on Thursday, and shampoo on Friday. That's right, Toys Gaming Spot will be here every night this week. And Andy Bartoons, Christian Freight Eves, Mild Shocker, and GDQ, the YouTuber, aka GDQ, will be here on Friday. Will Eva Amity, Grand Bar, and Has-Been Hotel Fan 2004 join the party as well? We'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, guess what, folks? I'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, that's the news. And I'm out, skis, 4x4.
If your boss is a jerk and you get home from work and you feel like a troglodyte, there's instant relief from this hardship and grief. Thank goodness for Night at Night.